Hello everyone, this is Mr. Nightmare here, and we'll continue reading Rose, the Shade of Love and Lust, Chapter 8. Before we get started, please hit that like button, comment, and subscribe to this channel if you guys want more creepypasta fanfictions out there. Until then, let's get started. Wait, what you're telling me is that my best friend that I've known since I moved to this part of town is a creepypasta, I exclaimed, confusion, shock, and well in me as I looked at Noah and then Slenderman. Yes. She is indeed a creepypasta, Miss Schuyler, he said, with a wave of his hand at Noam. She shifted uncomfortably from one foot to the other, and it was certainly looking around. Slender, I think we should get going. The faster we get to the manor, the better, she tells them as she looked around again. Agreed. I was able to hold off my brother for only a limited amount of time. We must go, Miss Schuyler. With that, I was pulled by Noah towards the forest. Slender followed close by, but stunk into the shadows, trying to stay hidden from anyone's sight. I tripped very once in a while, but didn't care as I still recovered from the shock. How? My thoughts were just jumbled. I hardly noticed that I finally made it into the woods. I was absent-mindedly walking in and then face first into a tree. Ow! I exclaimed, rubbing my nose in pain. I could hear Noah laughing behind me. I glared at her. Shut up! I yelled at her. She instantly kept on her laughing and clenching her sides. That was funny. She laughed out loud. Slender waited over by the entrance of the spooky forest. When you two are done with your childish behavior, we must go, he simply stated. The trees were long and edged. They were all marked by the same symbol, a circle with an X gone through it. It must be Slender's mark, I thought to myself, and ran my hand down the cut bark, and the cut seemed smooth against the roof bark. Noah finally stopped laughing after a bit, and I and everyone finally made it in the woods. Hellfire, keep a lookout, Slender said, not even looking at us. She rolled her eyes and looked around at the dark forest, leaves crunching underneath my feet every step I took. I looked around and saw a shadow cross through the trees once in a while. Noah, who else is in here? Out here? I asked, opening. She opened her mouth, only for it to snap shut. She tries to grab me, but she was too late, while a white tentacle wrapped around my waist and I was lifted up. The last thing I heard was a thunderous chuckle as he transported away, and Noah's horrified look. It's time for my reward, Offender chuckled, and it was gone with me.